I really hate being that guy that kind of does the whole tinfoil hat thing or worries about possible backdoor deals and things like that when it comes to gaming. But I also have to be the guy that kind of warns you guys and lets you know that this stuff is happening. So I have this story that I want to talk about. It's very interesting. It's revolving around the Xbox One X, obviously, and a game that doesn't seem that it's going to be like optimized on that platform. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Glad you guys could come out to check out another one of my awesome, amazing, fantastic videos. It means the world to me. So anyway, you guys are probably fans of Ubisoft games, and I know I am too, and it looks like Far Cry 5 isn't going to be optimized for the Xbox. It's optimized for the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is interesting because Ubisoft puts out a lot of good games, but we also know, and we've heard, that Assassin's Creed Origins isn't really optimized differently between the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, even though they have dev kits. Now, according to this article, which obviously will be linked in the description so you guys can read it, this particular individual was at E3 and he said that Far Cry 5 looked really great in the demo, and it was clear that work had been done to make it shine on console that it was being presented on. The developer mentioned that the game was heavily optimized for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro. The latter was the mini demo running from through, it was just a solid 1080p, and keep in mind, while the release February 27, 2018 as of E3, they asked further about the Xbox, since the Microsoft reveal for Xbox One X was a hot piece of hardware at the show, and he was surprised to hear that they hadn't received Xbox One X dev kits yet. And while it's approximately 8 months away, other smaller developers had gotten their hands on the 4K Xbox. Now, there is plenty of time for there to be optimization and things like this. One of the best things about the Xbox One X is the fact that it's so easy to develop for, and we're seeing that every single day, and we're hearing how much developers love to develop for this console, and it's super easy. The problem is it weird that games that seem to have marketing deals with Sony are really late to the game or late to talk about having their games optimized on the Xbox One X? I find that a little bit curious. Now, Assassin's Creed, obviously Microsoft has a marketing deal with that, but that's nothing in particular special. Like, they advertise it with an Xbox logo at the end of the commercial or whatever, and that's the extent of it. There's no timed deal, timed content, or anything like that. So there's probably very little money exchanging hands there. It is a very good looking game. We don't know what's going to happen when these games fully release on the Xbox One X, but it is a little disappointing to hear that, you know, a dev like Ark Survival Evolved has, you know, this work put into it, and they're able to put the game over, or another small game like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or Path of Exile, and they already have dev kits, and they already have these games working. And another Ubisoft studio like the one working on Assassin's Creed, they have dev kits, but how come not the one working on Far Cry 5? It makes you think a little bit. Anyway, at least it makes me think a little bit, and it is just a little bit interesting because, again, it's a situation where Sony has deep ties with this company and this particular brand, and this is a game that, you know, is a big AAA game early next year, and you would think that they would have dev kits and Microsoft would send out dev kits really early in the process just to get extra benefits and things like that. But as of yet, it hasn't happened. Is that an excuse? I don't know. It's getting harder and harder to believe that some of these things are a coincidence. I don't really believe in coincidence. How about you? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, or at @the_Crapgamer on Twitter, MOH_Crapgamer on Xbox Live, or, you know, just whenever. It doesn't really matter. If you like the content and enjoy the videos, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel tremendously, and I would personally appreciate it. It keeps the content flowing, believe it or not. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.